What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we are on the test server here today, so thank you Plarium for allowing us access. And we will be testing one of the new champions out, from the Dwarf faction. It's going to be Arnorn. I got his name right. Arnorn, the shining, super shiny golden armor here with the dragon shoulder plates and helmet. Looks awesome. He looks very kingly. And yeah, he has an incredible kit, or at least it seems so, and we will be testing him out in this video. So great base stats for a damage dealer, very solid attack, decent base speed with the boosted crit damage. Very good. Let's jump into his kit real quick here. So his A1 is a double hit. Damage increases for each buff on the target. So usually you can expect between 1 to 3, 1 to 4 buffs. So extra 5 to 20% damage I think is pretty reasonable. Has a chance to stun. It's a 50% chance. You probably don't want to build accuracy just specifically for the stun, but if the stun happens, then that's good and bad thing. Could get him polymorph, but most likely it's not going to happen. Similar to how Taras can do stuns and stuff, but you don't really build him with accuracy. His A2, Glimmer Force. Attacks one enemy twice. The damage inflicted by this skill increases by 10% for each 10% this champion has lost. So it's kind of like a built-in Fury or Zeal type mechanic where you get less when you have less HP, you deal more damage. So it's a nice little boost here, but we're going to hope that he doesn't take too much damage because his HP is pretty low. If the target is under 2 or more buffs, which is probably pretty often, will also ignore 35% of the target's defense. So a nice chunk of ignore defense there. 3-turn cooldown ability with 20% damage in books. If this attack kills somebody, he gets to attack again. So very nice. That's always good to see. His A3, 4-turn cooldown, 25% damage from books. AoE ignores increased defense, strengthen, and shield. So pretty much the very common, defensive buffs are there. If this attack kills at least one enemy, decrease the turn meter of all enemies by 50%. This effect cannot be resisted. That's really strong. I mean, we've seen Lazurius, when he kills somebody, he locks you out. This is similar, probably strength. The 50% turn meter drop obviously can be better or worse than 1-turn lockout. But yeah, this is a really nice effect. The effect cannot be resisted, which is really good. So that means you don't need to build accuracy on him for this to happen. So for me, he only needs accuracy for stun. So I'm definitely not building him with any accuracy. Looks very solid. What's his passive up to? Passive effect. Increase this champion's attack by 5% for each active buff on the enemy team. It's a team, not just the target. So up to 100%. So 20 buffs gives him the max 100%. And it looks like this will fluctuate depending how many buffs the enemy has. So if you're fighting in an arena team with 5 buffs on each champion, then he will have max 100% boost to his attack. But it's going to be, obviously scaling depending on how many buffs are active. But yeah, really cool. Just passive damage boost there. Too bad it's not permanent or anything, but it's still going to be pretty good. His active effect on a 4-turn cooldown prevents this champion's death, keeps them alive at 1 HP when hit by a fatal hit, places a stone skin buff on them for 1 turn, then instantly activates his AoE ability. This will not place the AoE ability on cooldown. That's really nice. So he has basically last breath kind of attack. So you kill him, he's like, no, wait, I'm going to come back and hit you with my AoE, which is really strong. And of course, it's going to drop the turn meter and stuff. So it gives you a chance to recover, your whole team to recover, right? This stone skin places a stone skin buff for 1 turn. So if he has stone skin only, it doesn't 100% prevent damage. So Stone Skin might be able to get chewed through pretty quickly, especially if he's only at 1 HP. We'll test him out here. We'll basically let him get hit and let this thing proc and see if he can actually survive. But I think it's only going to take maybe 1 extra hit, and that's about it. It's not as strong as a full prevent. So yeah, we can test it out here. But the ability to use the AoE is very strong. Aura, attack in all battles can boost him, he can run himself in the lead, for example, and give himself a nice boost. So super solid. I love his kit. I'm going to test him out, show you guys my build for him, and yeah, we'll see how he'll do in the arena. All right, so I actually got him in a 8-piece merciless set. I was going for the 9, but I didn't have the banner because I just don't have one. So we got in an 8-piece set. 8-piece, he gets all the extra damage and stuff like that, but he doesn't get the extra turn, unfortunately. But we are missing the banner here. He's got 35% ignore defense from the merciless set. So yeah, better than cruel plus lethal, for example. I'm going to ignore giving him stone skin or anything like that and just let his passive keep him alive, or try to. We'll see how he performs. Overall stats are here. He has a little bit of accuracy to debuff some champions maybe, but probably not. And yeah, 0 blessings on him so far. So we'll see how he does. It's a pretty good build, I think, and no blessings, like I said. Here are his masteries, kind of standard-ish. I ended up taking Whirlwind of Death just to speed him up a little bit, because he's probably going to kill stuff, get sped up. So instead of taking like Life Drinker, for example, went down, got improved parry. I didn't go down a support tree for accuracy, just went down for improved parry and HP on kill. And then give him some extra damage from any kind of hard CC, and then give him some extra damage if he has some debuffs on him. But yeah, let's test him out, see what his damage can do in the arena. So here, let's do this. He doesn't ignore stone skin, so that's the thing. He doesn't ignore stone skin, so let's build a team around him. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Let's see here. We will use the Armans for the control, UDK for some protection. And yeah, let's control the guy there. Okay, so he's got a double hit. He's not going to kill anybody yet. So let's use his A1. Let's use his A1 and see what it's all about. Increase attack is up. 34k on 1/2 of the hit. I think that's pretty strong. So double hit would be like 70k? Really? Seems pretty strong. So they got a lot of buffs on now. So the buffs is going to make this guy hit even harder. But we have to first get through this UDK. So we just straight up control. Here we go. So double hit is A2. Double hit, damage inflicted by the skill increases by 10% for every 10% HP. Under 2 or more buffs will ignore 35% of the target's defense. Okay, let's try. It's a single hit against the Duchess. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, wow. Oh my lord. Oh baby. Oh my lord. Oh man, I did not expect that. That was massive. That was massive. That was like 250k on a single hit. No, that can't be real. That's insane. No, that's insane. Okay, okay. That's pretty nuts. And it basically killed the UDK's stone skin. Oh, holy cow, it hits so hard. Okay, let's try again. That was pretty nuts. I guess maybe it's because he had so many... Actually, I'm not sure. It only ignored 35%, right? Oh, it's probably because of his passive. His passive has so many buffs active, right? His passive has so many buffs active. So his attack is increased by a significant amount. And then he went in with this hit that ignores 35% of the target's defense. But that first hit basically destroyed his stone skin. And the second hit straight up killed Duchess in one hit. That is freaking wild. Okay. Let's see what his AoE can do. Okay, let's see if we can wipe the whole team. Increased attack is up. Not quite. No ignore defense on his AoE, so it's not as strong. But his A2 deletes. His A2 definitely deletes. And I guess his passive wasn't super active because he doesn't have he didn't have too many buffs going on. But yeah, his A2 deletes. Yeah. Ooh, that was surprising. Straight up deleted the Duchess. Let's try the A2 again. I mean, he's gonna get an extra turn. Let's see if I can double hit. Okay, we have less buffs up now, right? We have less buffs up now, so he didn't lose any HP. Oh, he's not going to ignore. He's not going to be able to ignore the target's defense because there's not enough buffs up. Okay, let's A1 the UDK then. Okay, that didn't work out. Okay, the buffs are back up. So 4, 10, 14. 14 buffs going on. He's got 14 buffs going on. That's 70% increase attack. Okay, so we got the A2 back. Let's see if we can delete the UDK and the CFI in one hit. 68, 64. Yeah. That's pretty deleted. Pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That was shocking. That was actually shocking. I was like, what? I did not expect that Duchess to get dropped like that. Okay, how do we... Let's see our team get, like, kind of blown up here. Let's see our team get blown up. Let's see him survive. Let's see him survive. He won't have a shield on, so Narcissus won't have the double hit. Okay, here comes the double hit. Let's see if we survive. Or actually, it's a single hit. Okay, so Stone Skin comes back on. And our AoE pops off. Whoa! That was a really big hit. That was a really big hit there. Hold on, I gotta read that. I gotta read that again. Whoa, that was a really big hit. We'll ignore increased defense, strengthen shield. Okay, so ignore all of that. Yeah, so okay, so ignored all of that. Okay, so this one has the Fury set mechanic built in, the A2. Too bad the A3 doesn't have the mechanic, the Fury mechanic on it. That's too bad. If we weren't locked out, this would have been would have worked out a little bit better here. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try something else. I think that's pretty impressive. I don't know. I think that's pretty impressive. Okay, let's try again. I want him to have the opportunity to kill someone after he gets killed. Is this going to be helpful here? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. It's okay. We can run this team. It's kind of generic, basic. Okay. He has the Duchess to give buffs and stuff, so he's going to get powered up. If we hard CC him, will he be able to use his passive to attack? That's what I'm wondering too. Shut her down. Okay, so buffs. Buffs happening. 2 or more buffs. Okay. Can we delete him with this, even though Harima's on the field? Oh yeah. Oh baby. Even with Harima on the field, deleted. And then right into the extra turn. Okay, let's kill his guy. And let's see if his passive procs. Okay, let's see if his passive procs. Let's kill him with the A1. Stone Skin. His passive does proc. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? Let's try that again. Okay, looks like the assumption is correct. The Stone Skin is actually very... I don't know if it's very weak, but we can try that again. Thank you, YST, for putting this guy on your defense. It's actually interesting to see how this all works. I mean, most of the teams on the test server are kind of ridiculous for testing. It's not really like testable. But having a team like this is actually good. YST is pretty good for the test teams. Okay, let's okay. It's good. I mean, we got the buffs, so he gets extra damage here. So extra damage. So let's see what happens. So first, we're going to... Sure, let's test the AoE this time. We're on 1x speed. Let's test the AoE. Boom. This guy dies, and then he booms us, and then we get to boom him again. Okay, so I didn't get to see exactly how much damage the stone skin on him prevented, but you can kind of see here his stone skin is almost all gone from our AoE damage. So it's probably not a very big... I would like to see it again. Actually, let's have him hit. Let's see what happens. Hit. So 51k. 51k. That's actually a very interesting interaction. Let's try that one more time, guys, for the cameras. So he kicks out of it even though he is stunned. So he's stunned, or he was stunned in those previous tests, but he did kick out of it. So his passive allows him that. Oh no, decrease attack. So I hit him for 11k against his stone skin, and his stone skin's almost all gone. So his stone skin's not that big. Only 11k roughly. So I know stone skin only gives you a percentage. Hold on one sec. So if I remember correctly, stone skin is 50% of the max HP. So the purple bar is 50% of the max HP, and then it reduces 85% of incoming damage. So the stone skin, when he comes back at 1 HP, is probably based on his total max HP, which is good. So that's better than, you know, obviously coming back with, you know, 1 HP stone skin. So yeah, all but confirmed there. So that's great. Yeah, that's good. That's good. He can't take a lot of damage, right? Because, you know, he's going to be pretty squishy, but the stone skin does prevent, you know, like some craziness where like there's another Arnorn, for example, right? But I like it. I think it's kind of cool. It gives him a chance to survive. He hits pretty darn hard, and, you know, against like teams like this, right? Against teams like this, where it's just, they're full of buffs, right? They're full of buffs. Let's check out this one. Like, you got Mithrala here, we got Duchess. They're full of buffs. And this guy hits super hard against teams with buffs. Let's control this guy. I think my guy's a little bit too fast. No, he can't be too fast. He should be pretty slow. Okay, let's wait. Wait a second here. Oh, that... Okay, here comes the buffs. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Buff it up. Buff it up, guys. Buff it up. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, we got increase attack. Attack all. Ignore. Increase defense. Strengthen. Shield. So it's going to ignore basically all sorts of stuff here. So, okay. And he's going to have, you know, 1,000,000% damage. 245 of 15, 75% boost to his attack. Okay, let's test out his AoE. His AoE should delete people, I think. Turn meter drop and deletes everybody except for this guy. No ignore defense on that A3, but basically deletes everybody there. We'll give him a chance to recover and we'll try it again. Or we will go and just demolish him. No. The bad thing is, if I kill him, I can't test again. So let's test again here. Yeah, this guy's fun. I kind of like this guy. It's fun. I love that he has built-in survivability. Like that's a big deal, right? Built-in survivability. A1. Okay. Okay, let's what should we do here? Okay, let's go. Increase attack. So this guy, double hit, ignore 35% of defense. Can we one-shot the UDK and the Duchess? Let's see. Almost. That was an 80k slam there. Oh, right into the AoE. Okay, so right into the AoE. Let's see how much damage it can do. Boom. Not crazy. The AoE is not crazy. The AoE, yeah. I think from just like, you know, trying it out here, it definitely does not look crazy. Let's see how well he performs against Taras. This one's going to be a bit hard because he is attack based. So attack based is going to have a hard time against Taras. Just because he does, you know, reduce your attack. But, you know, he does have, you know, increased attack passive and all that stuff. Let's see how well we can do. Okay, we're not going to do that yet because there's no buffs. Let's A1. Oof. Even the A1 is hits pretty hard. Break his bone stack. All right, here we go. Lands the weekend. Oh no! Stone Skin! AoE! Okay, so we hit him with the AoE. He recovered. How did he get the revive so quickly? I guess his Python got a turn? Okay, well, it's our turn again, so. We could do this. Could do this into extra turn. I think we do this. Turn meter drop, AoE. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Passive, pretty good. I like it. Passive is pretty good. Alright, let's try to delete this Taras here. We'll try. Okay, here we go. Double hit A1. Boom, boom. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it. I mean, for Arnorn here, I think, like, yeah, Arnorn is really good. He's really good. He's really solid. I love his passive. Keeps him alive. He gets the full HP stone skin on him just to keep him alive, right? And I think it's super useful. And he has a chance to, you know, retaliate as well with his counterattack AoE. His AoE does not seem incredibly strong. You know, it gets a little bit of a boost here with the increase, defense, strengthen, ignore, and then the turn meter stuff can't be resisted. So it's, you know, more, it's probably more like a control-ish AoE, 4-turn cooldown, but I don't think it hits super hard. His A2 does indeed hit pretty hard, and his passive to crank up his attack is super awesome. I think overall his kit is pretty good. I mean, I'm not even running Stone Skin, and we got hit by a Taras, we survived, we hit him back, we killed some stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think it works out. I think it works out pretty good. His Stone Skin that comes back is not like insanely huge, so he can definitely die. So it's not as good as, you know, Unkillable. I would say Unkillable is pretty good because you can't really go through it in too many ways. Like you can block buff, and there's some champions that can kill Unkillable, but it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. Same thing with block damage, similar way. It's probably not as good as those ones, but this Stone Skin, you know, lets him absorb probably like 80 to 100k damage on top for one turn. But I think that's pretty good. I think it's good. I think his kit is great. Great passive. Great mix of attacks. Good base stats. Good champ. Good champ. Excited. Happy to play with them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the showcase, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about him. Are you guys excited about him? I'm pretty excited about him if, you know, if we can somehow get him, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be, you know, progressive champion or bait or whatever. There's so many good like damage dealers nowadays. But yeah, he feels pretty good. He feels fun. Yeah, Anyways, guys, thanks for watching to the end. Appreciate your time as always. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Arnorn here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.